Hello, welcome to Chess Tech. Today I'm going to be doing a review of chesscube.com. And Chesscube is a very popular, long-standing online chess playing website where you can play live games of chess against an opponent from anywhere in the world in multiple time controls. Let's have a look at the interface. I've already logged in, as you can see, and I can now choose from a number of options. I would say that the chesscube interface is very well designed. It's attractive to look at, easy to navigate. I can get straight into a game by just pressing 1 minute, for example, and it's going to search for an opponent here. As we can see, it's thinking about it, and I can also just click on somebody here if I can't find anybody. So let's just try this chap. Right, okay, so I've got a game going here, and I'm going to try and talk about the playing interface while playing this 1 minute game, which could be a bit tricky, but let's give it a go. So, as far as chess playing sites go, the chesscube playing interface is browser based, which means that it doesn't require me to download a application or any software to get going, which is good, because a lot of people don't want to be bothered to do that. I certainly don't want to be bothered to do that. The only downside, I would say, to browser-based interfaces is the fact that I think they tend to be a bit laggy for playing speed chess. Not every interface is like that, but see if I can win his queen with the next move here. Be quite a nice little fork there. He's not going to let me do that. He is going to let me do that. Oh, that's just lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, oh, he's just going to try and hack me like that. I'll just pick up a rook as well, shall we? Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a good interface. Very clean, very sharp. I really like it. I don't have any problem at all with playing on here. I just realised I've only got 13 seconds left. It's going to be a bit tricky to do anything with this, so I'm going to have to try and mate him. Yeah, let's just try and... Oh, he's resigned. There you go. That was helpful. Yeah, I really like the interface. It's really slick to play on. It's neat. The graphics are really nice. The pawns, the shapes of the pieces, flows really well. You can customise all this, incidentally, if you want. You can change things around and have a different look if you don't like this, but I always think the default settings tend to be the best in most of the chess playing sites I've played on. What else can we say? It's got the ability to let you download your PGM files straight away if you want, and you can analyse your game later. It's very good. The rating system on chesscube is a linear system, which is pretty much, well, there's actually two rating systems. There's a tournament rating and just your basic rating. And your basic rating is when you play any game that's not a tournament game, and this could be a 1 minute game, 3 minute game, rapid game, whatever. It's all going to count the same in that one rating. So other chess sites have a 15 minute rating, a 5 minute rating system, a bullet rating system, 1 minute rating system. Chesscube, it's just one rating for everything, all those time controls, and there is a separate rating for all your tournament games. Now, I'm not quite sure why that is. It's quite nice just having one rating, I suppose. It's a little bit inaccurate from the sense that if I'm 2500 and I play 15 minute games, I'm probably going to be a better player than a 2500 who plays 1 minute games. I mean, in general chess terms, and yet we're both going to have the same rating. I'll let you decide whether you think that's good or not. And you get another rating for all the tournament games you play. And that brings me on to this tournament feature, which I really like. It's really super easy to get into a tournament on chesscube. There's always a tournament on. There's this thing called Warzone, which is really cool, where basically it's just there's hundreds of players potentially playing at once, and you can just join a game for a very low entry fee. And I'll just come on to the fees after this, but there's also the sit and go tournaments, which are really cool if you just want to play a small tournament with 4 to 6 players. And you've got the quads, which is 4 players, and it's really easy to use, and it shows you what's going on very clearly, and you can see what's up and coming. I think it's really good. I'm impressed with it, and I like the tournament feature of ChessCube probably more than any other feature. You can see what games are going on here. If you want, you can chat to people from different parts of the world via the chat rooms, which is cool. You can, find your own chat room. Let's find I don't know, there's got to be a UK chat room here somewhere. Sometimes, if I'm being honest with you, there's not many people in the chat rooms, or they're just talking nonsense. I mean, I think if I was going to talk about the opposition on ChessCube, I would say that it's pretty average. I think there's a lot of kids on there, hackers, as in, I don't mean just hackers as in hacking it and cheating, just not very serious chess players, compared to some other well-known chess sites, like ICC, which I'm going to do a review on shortly. It's not, it's more serious than Yahoo Chess or something like that, but it's not, the people on here aren't, there's some very strong players on here, but overall it's a pretty average level of opponent. Probably there's not many people on here, I don't think, in real life are going to be over 1600 or 150, 1600 ELO, 150 ECF. Now, I touched on the payment side of this site earlier. It's slightly different, ChessCube, compared to other sites. Whereas on most sites you pay a one-off fee for a year, and then you get access to most features, depending on how much you pay. With ChessCube you have to buy qubits if you want to play games, and if you run out of qubits you can't play any games, in a nutshell. Although you do get some free qubits, I think, when you've got none every time, just for logging on. But basically, once you stop paying for qubits, you aren't going to be getting any games. And you can see here, $5,000, $5, $60,000, $50. It seems like a lot of qubits, 60,000, but I can tell you now, if you play a lot of bullet chess, you will go through 60,000 qubits like a knife through butter. You will use that up very quickly. So you've got to weigh up, if you really like playing here, how much it could cost you if you're addicted to bullet chess and you're playing, 200 games a day, and you're losing a lot. One thing I found confusing over the years is the crowns option, and I realised at crowns you can buy more features of ChessCube, like you get access to the videos and customising your board, but I've got to be honest with you, I don't like the two currencies. I think personally, I'd just rather have one currency, keep it nice and simple. I can't really see the value in buying a lot of crowns, to be honest. If you just want to play chess casually, then just buy qubits. I've bought crowns, and apart from a few videos, I didn't really feel that I got a lot of value for those crowns. And I will say the videos that are on here are from IMs and FMs mostly. There's a few GMs that have made videos here, but not that means devalues them in any way. But if you want the leading, cutting edge stuff from the latest top level GM, you're not going to probably find many of those videos on here. But there's some good videos on here, very good videos. I would say ChessCube, in summary, is a very, very good site for playing chess on. It's I don't think there's that many cheaters on here, which is there's cheaters on every site you play on the internet. I would definitely recommend playing on here. I think it's pretty good value for money, and it's definitely one of the better playing interfaces. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'm sorry I didn't touch on every single feature, but please leave any comments or questions